In other words, that's another word for yaqaza. That's a suhbat al-salih will lead towards yaqaza. Yaqaza will lead towards wahdaniyah. Wahdaniyah will lead towards tawajjuh, taslim. So you have suhbat al-salih, you have yaqaza, wahdaniyah, tawajjuh, taslim. Taslim will lead towards al-ajz wal-faqru, and al-ajz wal-faqru will lead towards shafaqah. It's 7. If you connect with the teacher of the righteous people, you're going to have that. Sooner or later, from your state before more callousness and heedlessness, you start to develop more conscious. More conscious you are, more you are catching yourself. That being callous, you bring back yourself to the present moment. That will happen to you. You start to develop consciousness and awareness. That's yaqaza. Opposite of that is ghafla, callousness and heedlessness. And the sign that you have consciousness and awareness is that you begin to develop wahdaniyah. You begin to see everything pointing to the one. That's wahdah. Yeah, you see many pointing to the one. You see the one where every many manifests. Shuhud al-kathra fil wahdah, shuhud al-wahdah fil kathra. You witness that many in one, one in many. You develop that vision because you are remembering that conscious, you are present of Him, that being present of Him would develop you to see His work, His zat, His sifat, His asma, His af'al, not other. And that's the reality of the righteous people. When they speak, when they move, they never come out from that sequence, never come out from that reality. So that's yaqaza. Then you come to this wahdaniyah, that oneness and unity. From that oneness and unity, that's become your tawajjuh, your face time, your time to time that you're constantly facing is Him. Outwardly other than Him, but inwardly Him. Tawajjuh. Wajjahtu wajhiya lilladhi fatara as-samawati wal ard. As-sama' wal ard wajjahtu. 7 heaven and 7 earth is that I'm facing the one that created the 7 heaven and 7 earth. Creation, I'm facing creation, meaning I'm facing the one that created the creation. That's the whole point. That indicate you are moving. That's education. That's knowledge. Otherwise you're not moving. If your knowledge, it just make you see what you see, stagnant. That's not knowledge. Knowledge allows you to move, advance. So there's wahdaniyah, tawajjuh. From that tawajjuh, you taslim, you surrender. Part and partial of our development is delicate balance between doing and surrender. As much as you're doing something, right now I'm talking, yes, but in that talking expression, the greater part of me, there is an element of surrender to Him. I allowed myself. That is the deep sense, impact, the outcome from being present, from facing Him all the time. Then you develop a sense of surrender. Surrender to Him. You allow, accept, believe, surrender. Yeah, so that part of your relaxation, delicate balance between doing and surrender. Really, our reality, surrender is that godly touch part of your existence. Doing is humanly part of willpower. So one aspect is willpower, one aspect is divine decree. So divine decree exists so that you doesn't feel proud of your good deeds. So any good that you say, that you manage to manifest or manage to practice, now you can say this decree. It's written already. That's the purpose of decree. And when you feel short, you do anything bad, that's the willpower. I did that. But the nerves say opposite. Any good deeds, that's me. Anything bad, that's decree already. It's written there. That's what Iblis said. You decreed it for me. That voice is within yourself. That's his voice. Watch out. He blamed God for it. When he been asked, why you never make the process? Well, you decreed it for me. Not a believer. A believer never blame God. Because there's no ana. Iblis, ana khairun minhu. Usjudu li Adam. Do prostration to Prophet Adam. Fasajadu. All the angels prostrated. Respect. Illa Iblis, except Iblis. Aba was takbar. He have proud in himself. When being asked, why is it? Why is it you never show respect to Prophet Adam? The reply was, Ana, me, khair, better, minhu. You created me from that light, fire at the end. You created him from the mud, smelly too. He put that too. Why should I proceed to him? To look down on people is very dangerous. Don't. When you look any lowly people, it's reflection of you. The quality of a believer is tawaddu'an, tadallulan, takhaddu'an, taslim. Tawaddu'an, humble, abase. Tadallulan is always bring yourself in the lowly nature. Takhaddu'an, ready to serve, ready to obey. Tasliman, you surrender. Why you feel humble? Tawaddu'an, because you acknowledge as a believer, you understood He exists. He exists means His greatness exists. His greatness. So if you're facing something great, it's only natural, the reflection of witnessing something great, you feel humble. Yes or no? So that a believer experience tawaddu'an because they are witnessing His greatness. And you feel abased, lowly, because you're witnessing His great, His jalal, His izzah. Izzah is His aspect of greatness, magnificent. You can say magnificent is izzah. Yes, so once you witness His magnificent izzah, now you feel, you experience abase. Takhaddu'an, once you witness His mulki, His government in whole, just like if you facing the kingdom of the king that He's ruling, when you face that, you look at all His command, you immediately feel the sense of to obey under Him. Takhaddu'an, a sense of ready to obey because you're witnessing His government, His ruling, because witnessing His mulk, you experience takhaddu'an. Because witnessing His qudra, His power, you experience taslim, surrender. His might and power, you experience surrender. It's just like in facing someone that's so strong, you surrender. You can't do much. So like that. A believer at least rotate this state, being the present moment with His greatness and His magnificence, and facing His ruling, government, and facing His might and power, you experience that humbleness, humility, and then you experience that state of obedience, and then state of surrender. That's the main quality. When you talk about being present, you will develop those qualities. Now those qualities, going through life, it allows you to function more balanced. If you function in life more balanced, you renewal energy, not deplete energy. That's why if you engage with the primary circle, you renewal energy. If you spend your time more in the secondary circle, you deplete energy. That's why if you're at work or you're doing something, you feel tired, today now, how is your energy flow? So if you, from the morning now, say, oh, it's tired now, so which means you may be too much into doing. There's no delicate balance between doing and surrender. If you are functioning at the level creed, you find that delicate balance, being in the world, moment to moment, doing and surrender. Two. So one have to check oneself. Until you register, you get it, then it becomes your state. It's something that you know, because you are journeying. In that journey, you are monitoring yourself in order to break free from that bad habit of being yourself, that not connecting to the giver of yourself. To establish a good habit that connecting to the giver of yourself. So we have accomplished bad habit that is going through life, disconnect to the giver, disconnect to the source. Knowing the source exists, but disconnect. That's bad habit. So breaking the habit of being yourself, that not connecting to the giver of yourself, the source, is that what we are doing. So in order to break that, you have to be constantly monitoring, observing. If you consider this knowledge or this reality to be valid, the voice will not rise up and you say, oh my God, I have to do that all the time. If you say that to yourself, then you know already. You know, if you do something, you do little, but you get a lot, and you become rich, millionaire. Would you say to yourself, oh my God, I have to do that? Would you? No. So this is what we're talking about. The moment we talk about this reality, we're talking about the best that you can imagine in your life journey. Our quality of life is depend upon our present moment.